football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brimo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. For the Hurricanes offense, we're in the first up today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now a winner tonight can head off with a national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with them. You can endure this pressure as the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
To the air, it's Beck. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Daniels. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here we go. Opening drive in the semifinal game. They face third down in the red zone. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. A chance to score.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Mountaineers offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
With the catch, it's Hamilton. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 for the first possession. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now, that's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the play.
But they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And he's in. Touchdown, West Virginia. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. Throws the stiff arm. Now he's into the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brimo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So West Virginia's offense comes on the field first today. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
They'll try the ground game here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Mountaineers line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the...
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates who look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Back to throw. It's Speck. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Deep defense.
The encroachment penalty moves the offense a bit closer to the goal line. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. They try to sneak it for the 1st. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out.
Offside.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. PAT gives them a 7-6 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
7, West Virginia, 6.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Hubbard.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Good completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we get so caught up on these wide receivers and their playmaking ability, getting them the ball in space. It's like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers will try to keep this drive moving. They'll test the right side here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack to the D.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's back. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt to give the opponents excellent field positions. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Canes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets across the 45. That's an excellent return. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking and bring the pressure, and down he goes.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. First down and 10. They mix it up with a run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, West Virginia. Great connection there for 6 points. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Looking for a man. He's going to be brought down on a sack, and they still trail by 2 points. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Tremendous toughness here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Catch made on the right side. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the 1st half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Well, just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. It's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the receivers got it. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Ran down the middle. It's Hamilton. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. He's running out of time here. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. That is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Mountaineers will kick this team to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield, it's back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher.
Oh,
Short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Canes will send up one team on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. Returner is blocked down. It's a start with the next drive. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
First down, West Virginia.
On the ground, it's Hubbard. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, he's going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Mountaineers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and well for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down, we're going to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. Running catch. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender is able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will be returned. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher.
Oh,
Defense
he's
reacts
gone.
quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Fetch. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Touchdown, Miami. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
But if somebody had a busted assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wide out. They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. The defense smothers him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. Mountaineers will line up and hunt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He takes it at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He shreds the tackle. As the 1st down is still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's back. He's got it in the open. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense makes the appropriate turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him short of the line of gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. short connection to the tight end here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line, start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. They're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, will hand off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Mountaineers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first and still going. They make their stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Completion makes it 2nd and short.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who meant to throw that ball to. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. And the Mountaineers come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Well, they trap him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Miami offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Across the 30. That'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The senior able to make the stop after a short game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And he goes nowhere. Stops cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. To throw, it's back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He boots it out of bounds. Not very long. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Now rolling out to his left. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Looking to throw it again. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it. Room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up and make a play? They bring him down, but a solid game though on first down. He's still just inches short of the mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd mentions.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. on second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The offense will spend the timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now for the first time. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Spot the ball at the 26, so a 43-yard field goal attempt for the W. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And so it all comes down to a game-winning field goal attempt here in the final seconds. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Lose, I'll lose. I'm not doing shit. Fuck that.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal of hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup I cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brimo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Third Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence, from an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But it's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence. Coming in now at home in front of this crowd, magical atmosphere, they got to take advantage of it. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to pass, it's Beck. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot escape, it's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Catch made in space, look out. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They keep him guessing with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion with the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a run to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Puts into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his target. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Swarm with the pass rush, the sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He looks to the left, pass caught. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Mountaineers are in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense will make the stop, or will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Running back has it on the screen now. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on the angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Completion makes it 2nd down. To throw, it's Beck. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job up front by this offensive line. And good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Grab by the receiver. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down after that short completion. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Canes looking to cash in the red zone. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
With the catch, it's Hamilton. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. And the Mountaineers will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This pass is caught. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And off the deflection, it's caught. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Cage looking to crank up the tempo a bit. There's the handoff. It's loose. And the motor steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. That's an important 1st down on that running play. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Let's it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped and pulled down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Running up the middle, but stop for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Mountaineers line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Powering through. Gets the 1st and still running. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Hubbard. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a big, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. First down and more. He's still running. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Miami. And 6 more points to the total.
Okay, you by yourself? We're going to go up to the Burlington County Fair. Just, fit Mississippi UD, with your fingers or whatever. You want to go?
The BT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Everything okay? What happened? Let me put my
And it's
mascara on
fielded.
before
Can the
drive.
returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Nice grab. It's gone. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Mountaineers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Going to convert with a sweep. Run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Mountaineers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Scanning the field. It's back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
One more stop.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he stops short. Huge play with the defense on 4th down. They will take over protecting this lead. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock?
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down, but no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Sticks with that, yeah.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. Looking downfield. It's back. Just trying to get rid of it. That one sails too far out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.